Hello, Imperial Commissary. Happy Taco Tuesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When you get into the room, say hey so I know you can see me and I can see you. And then we will get going here in just a moment. So, yeah, join up, tag your friends, this, that, and the other. I forgot to put up a post yesterday. I was traveling. But here I am. Here I am. So, welcome, welcome. Joe Stutzo. What up, dude? Thank you, sir. How are my levels, man? Good volume, good everything? We are also going to be streaming on Twitch and YouTube, as we've been doing lately since I figured it out. So if you'd like to watch there, or if Facebook decides to glitch on us, like it has in the past, feel free to watch on YouTube or Twitch. You can also comment, so there you go. All right, we got Mel Forney. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, everything's great, man. No complaints. Adam Chitwood, what up, dude? Sorry about your Braves, buddy. Can't win them all, though. They're a heck of a team this year. All right, I'm going to put up something just basic so we can start off while Andrea has a chance to tag everybody. And then we'll get moving from there. There you go. That's regular. How about a regular old Reese? Reese is a good place to start. Now my wallet levels were higher. Well, that's okay, man. You don't need high wallet levels to participate. You can just hang out, watch. You can say hey. You can ask questions about me, about the IC, about ICCC, about anything at all. And you can still participate. No need to purchase anything. No purchase necessary, as they used to say in our day. No purchase necessary to hang out. I'm trying to find a reuse weapon because I'm sure I have one somewhere. It's just a reuse. Maybe I don't. Yeah. I have no reuse weapon. Alright, that's alright. Naked reuse is starting off $1. That's worth at least $1. He's not in bad shape. We just need something to spin while Andrea tags everybody here, so. As long as the Phillies get eliminated, it's okay. No one likes the Phillies. Did you notice how Bin Laden was? Yes, I did. It was a knockoff one, though, I think. But still, nonetheless, he was. But also, I would prefer the Astros to be destroyed. Because I'm not a fan of the Astros. They are cheaters, and cheat, never beat. I smell their stinky feet. Don't like cheaters. And the Houston Astros are a bunch of garbage can hitting cheaters. Sorry if you like the Astros. Yeah, the Astros are done. I know. But still, that's all I was rooting for. I mean, the Yankees have been gone for so long. That's all I was rooting for. Rangers punched a ticket last night. Yeah, I did see that on the Twitters. The Twitters told me TF $1. TF1. TIE Fighter 1. TF1. I don't know what that means. Because that's reuse. But that's the first one of the night. We're just going to have that while Andrea tags everybody. Feel free to ask me questions. Anything you got a question about, I'm more than happy to share. If you're watching from Twitch or YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is from The Imperial Commissary. It's a closed group on Facebook. We do vintage Star Wars toys. You should check it out. www.facebook.com/groups/The Imperial Commissary. Hey, Ma, how you doing? Nice to see you again. How's it going? Hope all is well up there in the freezing north. The freezing north. Greetings, everyone. Ooh, TF1. Does that mean Thomas Franco, $1? Do we have a $1 bid on reuse? I'm not sure. Going to make an ISC shirt with Doc Holliday on it that says, "When I'm your Huckleberry," when I visit other shows. I like that. Say when I'm your Huckleberry. I like it, dude. I like it. Yeah, man. No room for haters. But remember, the moral of the story is, of all the things I've been complaining about recently, the moral of the story is there is always time for forgiveness. There is always time for a second chance. People just have to try to play nice. Anybody could play. It's just Star Wars toys. And we're always welcome to welcome them back. But they got to leave the cussing out new folks at the door. Because there's no place for that here. Yo, what up, Brian Walsh? How you doing? Yo. Andrea's done. There we go. We can put out some stuff that's some actionable stuff. Letter A is reuse. Only $1 if you want them. Let's get out some other cool stuff here. To be or not to one me? That is the question. One. All right, let's get started off here. Letter B, Return of the Jedi catalog. Then there is my way. Yeah, your way is always a good way. That used to be my way, Chitwood, a long time ago. But it is not anymore. I am a good kid. Jedi Collectors. That's letter B. It's got a little dog ear here. Right down there. But this is the one with the stitching. So if you need the magazine with the stitching, there it is for you. And then letter C, we'll put the Hoth Rebel Commander. Good evening, Toby Black. How are you? What's going on in Cincy this weekend, man? Is it the CTS show? I am not going to be in Cincinnati this week. Well, I don't think so. I haven't decided. I haven't really thought about it, man. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But, I haven't really thought about Cincy this weekend. Are you going down there, dude? All the way from Canada? Maybe I'll drive up. It's only 5 hours for me. Drive up and say hey to Toby Black. What do you think of that? Hoth Rebel Commander. Really nice condition there. Starting at $1. And then the last one on the spinny wheel, we're going to throw up 2-1B. 2-1B. Tonight I got some cool stuff, some cool vehicles. Got an X-Wing, got a Rebel Transport, got a Dagobah, got a Hoth Imperial Attack Base. I got a Slave 1 as well. Lots of good stuff. Got a Barada in there somewhere, I saw. I know you guys love Last 17. You're in love with it. You're in love with the Last 17. There you go. 2-1B. Poking stick. 2-1B with stick for poking. It's full of stabbing. It's full of stabbing. Okay, let's see what we got here. Good evening. Just come. Yeah, 5 of us are coming. Oh, really? That's cool, man. I will think about it. I will talk with Andrea. Andrea, Toby Black's going to Cincinnati. $3 on C. $3 on C. B is at 5. B is at 5. I see muscle red. No need. No need. We're all about peace, bro. D. Aiden Boyd, $1. C. Hal Remington on $4 on C and $4 on D. Watch out now. Aiden Boyd takes back over on D. $5. Ooh, fancy box. Yeah, Chad made this. Did you see? Check this out, Dave. You haven't been here for a while, man, but check this. You ready? Watch out. Watch this. Cool, right? I will do it peacefully. You're hilarious. Alright. D is at $6. Thomas Franco in the lead. Toby Black says $8 on D. Aiden Boyd, not enough. Aiden Boyd, it is enough. $9 on D. Hal Remington takes over D at $10. Thomas Franco, $12. $11, not enough. Ooh. Are you talking about Jedi style piece or Emperor style of piece? Peace. It's what's for dinner. Toby Black D, $15 on D. Thank you very much, David Nadoni. Chad made that for me. Chad Brown. He's been helping out. He's going to be my, I don't even know. second. If I was a samurai, he would be my second. But he's going to be helping me out. I seem to have less and less time every day, especially with all the convention stuff and the IC stuff and some other stuff. I have 3 incredible ideas that I can't tell you about yet, but I will be able to tell you about soon. And a convention to talk about for 2024. So, be aware. Thomas Franco, C5, C6, but not right now. Everything's still in the works, but there's lots in the works. And news will be coming soon, but not as soon as you want. Sorry. But soon. But we also have to do IC Secret Santa. Don't forget, that's coming up. Andrea will put out the thing for that, or I'll put out the thing for that, and Andrea will build the thing for that. And then we'll all sign up and we'll do Secret Santa together because we need a little bit of Christmas. Nope, that was Mambo number 5 with the word Christmas in it. Not where I was trying to go, just happened to go there. C at $8, Thomas Franco. A at $1, Thomas Franco in the lead on Reese. That Reese has been spinning for 14 minutes. Got a buck on him. I like it. D at $16. We got $16 on D. C is at $8. B is at $5, Buster. $5. Joe Council in the lead on B at $5. We got $6 on C. $6 on C. I thought C was at... Nope, C is already at $8, brother Mel. Sorry. C, you'd have to go 9 or higher. Excited to do Secret Santa this year. I missed it last year. Secret Santa's awesome, dude. Have you ever considered Terrence Stamp as an ICCCCC guest? I don't even know who Terrence Stamp is, but maybe. I'd have to Google. Let me look it up. Let's look it up. Let's find out what Toby Black's talking about. And if it's the lead singer from that weird Star Wars band, man, I will laugh. Oh yeah, he's pretty cool, man. I don't really have a connection to him. He's also 85 years old. And lives in England. If he's still doing cons, man, I'd give him a shot. I totally know who he is. For everybody that doesn't know who he is this dude. You know that dude? He always talks very British, and he's a very tough guy. Chancellor Valorum, there you go. Chancellor Valorum Shuttle. C12, you sung my battleship. Zod and Superman 2, there we go. All kneel before Zod. D at $18. C, $10. D20. D20, if you're a Dungeons & Dragons fan, there you go. D20. Original General Zod. Yeah, that's crazy. He's super young as General Zod. I just know him as always like... He's like the British bad guy in everything. Kneel. Kneel before Zod. Hey, thanks everybody for the birthday wishes. That was very nice of you. I appreciate it. All right, let me read you off the prices again, and then I'm going to start calling them. So bid early, bid often. That's the name of the game. Can't wait. The other night, the Red Stick Rebellion crew got together for dinner, and ICCC was the topic of conversation. I can tell you there are 6 people waiting for the announcements. I love it, brother. 6 is good enough for me. At least we'll have a good time, and we can always play bridge. C at $12. $12. Thomas Franco on C. My mom dated him for a hot minute in his 60s. Toby Black. Are you the dude's kid? What's his name? General Zod's child. Are you Mini Zod? Toby Black. Yeah. He is also a drag queen in some 80s movie too. Well, he's got that going for him, which is nice. Alrighty. What do we got here? I'm going to read off all the prices to you, and then you get in your bids really quick, or else they're going to go for cheap to somebody else. All right, here we go. I just knocked over 2-1B with his stick. Man, I remember when that stick was like $50 because it goes with, what's his face there? The blue dude. Tig from. All right, letter A is at $1 hair with Thomas Franco. Letter B is at, I think it was $5. Letter B is at $5. Letter C is at $12 with Thomas Franco, and letter D is at $20 with Thomas Franco. All right, folks, bid early, bid often. True story, he was like, when I get older, I'm going to be famous, and she thought he was lying, so she dumped him. One day I shall be famous. I don't believe you. We got $3 on Reeves. Mel Farney hops in there. $3 on the Reeves. I'll tell you what, folks, we're going to call 2-1B, and we're going to call B and D 2-1B in the Return of the Jedi booklet. So get in quick if you want those. It looks like there's a little bit of action on Reeves right now, so we're going to give those a second. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. Whoop, 2-1D. 2-1D. No, it's 2-1B. Toby Black. 2-1B. All right, so Just the Jedi collection is going right now. Book. Sold. That's $5. $5 right there. $5 holler. All right, there we go. We got the book out of here. We're going to put something else up, and then we will get these other ones out of here and get going real quick. You know what I do have? I do have that really top shelf Obi-Wan Kenobi 12-inch left. I did find his lightsaber. I knew I had it. So there you go. We will sell that a little bit later. I know you all were really looking forward to that one, and I couldn't find the lightsaber, so I apologize. But, as promised, there it is for this show. He's in really nice shape. All right. Don't say all right. All right. When you know what to do. Got Lando coming out on B. He's got the smiling teeth, and he's got a good cape and everything like that. So here comes Lando, smiling teeth variant Lando. Is he smiling teeth? Or am I just old? Nope, no teeth. Whoa, that's weird. Nope, no teeth. Non-teeth Lando. Non-teeth Lando. I thought he was smiling there, but he doesn't have any paint. But he is smiling. So non-teeth Lando starting off on B. There we go. B. Mel Farney, do you mean $10 on Lando there, bud? That bid came in quick. Thomas Franco in on D, $22 on D. It looks like I can call A, C, and D now. A, C, and D. C is a steal of a deal. D is a pretty good deal. And A is a reuse, so I can't say nothing about that. Going once, going twice, going thrice. A, C, and D. Selling now. A, C. Mel Farney says $10 is on Lando. $10 on Lando. $10 on Mr. Lando Calrissian, proprietor of Cloud City. Sold. AC/DC. Aiden Boyd says $11 on Lando, $11 on the proprietor of Cloud City. All right, those 3 are sold. Congratulations. All right, then we're going to put up a Luke Skywalker. This is a Luke Jedi. He does not have his saber or his, whoop. or his blaster, but he is a no COO variant, so I'm guessing Palatoy. He has the painted face and no scrape on his nose. So there's his nose. Sorry. There's his nose. Very, very nice. No scrapes. No squishing. There's his hand. Very nice. No scrapes. No squishing. And he's got no COO. So it says LFL there, but... LFL there, and no COO there. I'm pretty sure that's Palatoy, but I am not the king of variants, so I don't know. But I think it is. It's definitely a no COO Luke Jedi. He will be letter A, and he has no sword, no blaster, but he is a complete Luke Jedi in very nice condition, so perfect for the upgrade if you're looking to upgrade your Luke Jedi. New blaster. Next up, we got a Luke Hoth. He is not in the best shape in the world, but he is perfect for a Tauntaun, and he is complete. So Luke. Perfect for a Tauntaun. Bit scratched up. He's got the Tauntaun scratches there and there. Alright, he will be C. And then letter D, what shall we see for letter D? Let's do a red snaggletooth. Red snaggletooth. Oh. He's got his blaster. Not the best red snag in the world, but not the worst. And also, all you bid on with a red snag is his blaster anyway. So, there you go. Smuggler blaster, letter D. Happens to be held by a 9-num. Or not 9-num, red snaggletooth. Sorry. Red snaggletooth. Alright, start off. $1. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got B at $11, B at $13, B at $15. What else you got? There's more stuff now. B at $16, A at $10. We got $10 on A, no bids on D, no bids on C. And we are at $15 on B, Lando Calrissian. 8, Sned Raggletooth, $8, Sned Raggletooth. Ned the head. Needle nose Ned. Bing again. A13. 13 on A, Joel Council. Michael Turek, $14 on A, $14 on A. $10 on D, Aiden Boyd, $10 on D. That is a no COO Luke Jedi with cape. That's a really good figure, and he has a perfect nose and a perfect hand. That's all the paint on that Luke Jedi is perfect. All right, $13 on D, $15 on D, $16 on A. Joel Council in the lead on A at $16. Dollarinos don't has, if you're counting. All right, we got A is at 16, B is at 16, C is at 0. No one likes you, Luke Hoth. And D is at $15 with Aiden Boyd. 16, 16, 15, and nobody likes Luke Hoth. It's because you crash snow speeders. That's what it is. $16 on D, Mel Farney. All right, 16 on A, 16 on D, and 16 on B. And 0 on C. Whoa, Mel Farney gets in there. $5 has. He'll put that Luke in a Tauntaun for $5 has. Can't go wrong. 5 bones, complete figure. Complete vintage Star Wars figure, $5. We got A17. A17. Anybody got bingo out there yet? A17, Michael Turek in the lead on A at $17. That's a killer deal. Here, I'm going to show you again, folks, because if you've got a Luke Jedi, I bet you it's not as clean as this one. Well, if you need an upgrade, I mean, these things go for a heck of a lot more than 17 bucks. Even naked. Well, look at how nice that is. Very nice. Very nice. All right, we got Brian Ramsdell says $6 on C. We got Joe Council, $20 on A. And we have Mel Farney on C at $7. D at 17. 17 on D. We got 17 on D with Aiden Boyd. Hope you all have a delicious tasty beverage. Oh my gosh, Rex is barking at somebody. We got $18 on D. Mel Farney. Mel Farney. Mel Farney, we got, what do we got? We got A at $20, B at $16 with Mel Farney, C at $7 with Mel Farney, and D at $20, Aiden Boyd. 20 bucks. Regular price, $4, $4, $4, $4. What was that? Pizza place. Pizza Hut. Regular price, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4. I think it was Pizza Hut. All right, all right. Get in your bids. Bid early, bid often. That is the trick of the trade. A23. A23. Michael Turek in the lead on A at $23. All right, let's call Lando. I think he's about done. Let me find him. I believe it's Mel Farney on Lando at $16. $16 complete Lando. If anybody else wants to get in there, bingo! If anybody else wants to get in there, do it. Do it now. Do it. Kill me now. Hey, Killian. Was Sub-Zero. Now, Plane Zero. B sold. A got a bid at 23. A got a bid at 26. That's a beautiful piece, and it's still dirt cheap. Let me get out some bags here, so we can put away Lando. Lando with no teeth. Lando, and he forgot his dentures. All right, there we go. Yippee, dippity doo dah. Zippity doo dah, zippity yeah. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming my way. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's factual. Everything is satisfactual. There we go. Little at driver. Hey, light bulb. Hey, Christmas tree. I don't know what that means, but I like it. I'm a big fan of Christmas time. All right, there we go. We got an driver. He's got a scrape tush, but he's perfect for an and he looks perfect from the front. So if you want an driver, just feel free to bid, starting at $1. This one has the red emblems, if you can. It's like, that's a variant that never really took off. Red and orange emblems, AT drivers. Like, it doesn't have any price difference. Or at least that I know of. Letter B. B is for Alrighty, let's see. That's what Arnold said to Dynamo. You got it. Oh, yeah. Hey, light bulb. Hey, Christmas tree. I got you. Quality. See, I didn't even know what I was talking about, man. Alrighty. We are going to call letter. Which ones have been slow? A has bids there. D has bids there. Let's call C for $7. Going once, twice, 3 times, lady. Let us see it so. Oh, Aiden Boyd says $8. It's too cheap, man. I'll go $8. So Aiden Boyd is in the lead on C. Let's pick a different one. Let's say D. How about D? What's the D20. D20. Dungeons and Dragons right there. Going once, twice, 3 times on D20. Congratulations, Aiden Boyd. You're about to win D. B12. Vitamin B12. B12. Joe Stutzel in the lead on B at 12 bucks. We got D sold, D sold, D sold. Congratulations, Aiden Boyd on D. 1 second, I gotta fast forward the 17,000th troll movie. I've never seen a single troll movie. I've got that going for me, which is nice. Thank you, sir. Got the gun for my blue snake. Nice, buddy. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's good deal. Okay, what did I just call? D. How about for D, we do a lovely snow trooper in beautiful, beautiful colors. Beautiful snow trooper. Bright white. Bright white. He's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It was my dad's as a kid. Nice, dude. Cool. Dad had a blue snag, huh? Very cool, dude. There you go. I am a beautiful snow trooper. Don't drop me in the snow or you'll lose me till the spring. Because I'm beautiful and bright white. Da, 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 da. Beautiful cape. Beautiful paint. I am just astounding. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Let's check out the cape here. No rips, no tears on the cape. He is just spectacular. In case you were wondering, he's spectacular. There you go. Letter D, a spectacular snow trooper. Especially spectacular snow trooper. Aiden Boyd, C8. B12, vitamin B12. We already did that. I remember. My grandma got all their figs at Sears. I love it, man. My grandma was a big Sears person as well. D30, the Mighty Ducks are back for the 30th time. Goldberg is 150 years old. Is that the singing snow? I am a singing telegram. Singing snowy. I'm so bright white. I melt into the background of the box. Because I am just that bright white. D40, the Mighty Ducks are back for the 40th time. D45, the Mighty Ducks are back for the 45th anniversary of Mighty Ducks being back. Alrighty, let's call something else here. A is at $26. That's for a dead mint Luke. He's just missing some parts. A is at $26. About to call him. Letter A at 2626. Going once, that is Luke Jedi. Going twice at 26. Who has it, actually? Joel Council. Going thrice at 26. Sold to Joel. It's a beauty, bud. Joel Council on $26. Sold. A. Michael Turek says $16 on B. $16 on B. There you go. You got A. Joel, you're going to love him. That is a no COO Luke Jedi. B18. B18. Bingo. All right, we're at B, $18. On letter C, we're at... Nobody wanted C, right? Aiden Boyd wants C. He's at $8. We're going to call C here, and then we'll put out 2 new ones. What do you say to that? Going once, twice, 3 times on C. Sold. C is sold. Back in the day when I was a wee lad. Oh, I got to do that in a different accent. Sold C. Back in the day when I was a wee lad living in Chicago. Sears Service Merchandise, McDade's True Desire, Venture, Circus World, Kmart and Goblets, Goldblatts were the places my mom and grandma would take me for my Star Wars toys. Dang, dude, they took you to like 40 different stores for Star Wars toys, baller. We would go to only Bradley's, and you could have one. But it was awesome. Bradley's. That's why I always looking for Bradley's stickers if you happen to come across them. I be jumping out in, man. You'll see me bidding. That's okay, man. Be you. Do you, dude. Do you. For no one else will. This is a Klaatu. He looks perfect from the front, but his cape is kind of flaking in the back, which is a bummer because I took him out because he does look absolutely stunning and perfect. And then there's his cape where it's starting to fray a little bit. But anyway, for $1, you can't go wrong. He'll be letter C. Let's find you something for letter A. Pardon moi. Moi. Pardon me. Do you have any bread to have? Here, how about a thick cape Klaatu in very nice condition will be letter A. So letter C is Klaatu in not perfect condition with a thin cape, and letter A is Klaatu in very perfect condition with a thick cape. Really, really nice Klaatu will be letter A. Super thick cape, really nice. Great condition. Like really nice condition. I know it's just a Klaatu, but it's a nice Klaatu. Alright, there we go. Hello, hello, Brad Strong. Brad Strong, hello, hello, how are you? Hello, hello. I was lucky, I'd get 2. Ah, there we go. 2 figures a time. Whoa. You could have walked in and gotten 2 Boba Fett's, dude, whenever you wanted. C is at 2. C is at 2. A is at 2. Aiden Boyd is leading the pack. He's the leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Joseph Wiggins. Hope you're having a blessed day. I hope you're having a blessed day as well, brother. Hey, check it out, dude. Joe Wiggins was on one of Andrea's sales because I do the sales for Andrea. And I was like, oh, that's a really cool Transformer because I like orange. And he bought it for me on a live sale. So if anyone sees anything that I really want that I'm selling, you feel free to. But no, I didn't know this was in there. And then it was like super cool. Check it out. Ready? Awesome, right? Trigar Force. That was the first time anybody ever bought me anything on a live sale there. Price on D and B. I think D is at $50, but he is absolutely beautiful, so I'm probably going to give him a couple more minutes to spin. And then A is at $5, I believe. Oh, you want a B. B is at, B I'm about to call. B's at $18 with Joe Stutzo. A7B7. A7B7. B is already at $18, everybody. A is at 8 now with Kyle McCollum. A is at 8. B is at 18. B is at 18. A is a beauty. C has a $2 bid. Aiden Boyd in the lead on C at a $2 bid. On D we are at 50, but I'm going to show it to you again because it's beautiful. B has a bid of $19. It's just exceptional. So that's why I'm showing it to you again. Just so you see. It's an exceptional snowtrooper. Very beautiful conditions. Alright, what's letter B at? B is at $18. D is at $52. C is at 3. C is at 5. B is at $20. Is D Hong Kong? Ooh, let's find out. A, B, C, D. I'm a little bit blind for that. Got to whip out the Andrea Havens jewelry loop from IC Toys Nashville. Your one-stop shop for vintage toys in Nashville, Tennessee. It is a Hong Kong. Correct. Hong Kong. Let me grab his blaster. Dropped it on the floor. Whoa. I kept typing. I meant B7. B is at 20. C7. What? Oh, so you're at $7 with C? C7? Good, brother. Glad to hear it. C. Let me know what you mean there, Aiden. I think you mean C at $7 is your bid. All right, and A is at $8. C is at, I believe, 7. And B is at 20, and D is at $52 with Brian Campbell. Brian Campbell's going to snag himself a ridiculously nice snow trooper for a really good deal. Brian Campbell. I keep typing AB7, I mean AC7. I thought B was... Alright, so AC7. Let's see where we are. Alright, A is at 8. C is at 5. So you're in the lead at C at 7. But B is already at 8. Joel Council, $54 on D. $54 on D, yeah. Gotcha. I got you, brother. Alright. So, Aiden is in the lead on A at $7. Or I'm lying. I just screwed it all up, dude. Yes. Kyle is in the lead on C at $9. Brian Campbell's in the lead on D at $55. Would you call D gradable? Yeah, man. Anything's gradable. I hate doing grades, man. I hate being like, oh, is it gradable? Yeah, I mean, it's got little speckles of dirt. I would just wash it off if I was going to grade it. But it's pretty nice, man. There's a little goop mark on his face mask, but it's... I think it's coming off with me scraping it. With my fingernail. But no, like, look. I would just clean it up. Can't really see it there. Here, hold on. But see, like, the little... Right there, that was scraping off with my fingernail. I mean, if you just, like... I would definitely clean it before grading it. Like, you see... I don't know if you can see the speckles. Yeah, look. You see the speckles on his arm? Right there? Look at the size of my finger. But right there on his arm. Now watch. I'm going to wipe that and show it to you again. That's just one wipe with my finger. So yeah, it's definitely gradable. I would just give it a once over with a cloth at least. And I would just scrape that with something not abrasive, but something stronger than a fingernail. Like even if you take like a cloth or a wet rag or something and you just scrape it with like, I don't know, something stronger than a fingernail. A pen or something. Like, I don't know. That's a stand I use for men on cards. I'm sure that would work. A is the thick skirt, really, really nice condition. C is the thin skirt, flaking. Correct. Yep, Andrea's right there. Andrea knows what's going on. No, always ask, bro. Always ask. I don't care. You know me with grading. I don't. But definitely do clean it up. But I mean, anything like that. I don't clean anything. Ever. Because I would rather you get something and then it'd be in better condition than you thought it was. But yeah, definitely top shelf. A at 10, Patrick Cost. A at 11, Aiden Boyd. Aiden Boyd on that very nice Klaatu at $11. $11. B is at 22. $22 on B. $22 on B. $55 on D. A is at 11 and C is at 9 bones. Mark Harrison, Snow Troop, yep, it's a beauty. Anybody here for this fella? Very, very nice Obi-Wan Kenobi 12-inch. This is the one that was left over from my 12-inch sale. I couldn't find his lightsaber, but now I have it. Whoa. So it is complete. If you guys are in, let me know. I'll put it up. Let's just call it there, guys. There we go. Aiden Boyd. He's got a plan. A at 12. Ooh, what is that? My box palette Legier Falcon from Sweden came in today. It's better than tacos. Shenanigans. William Tashina is telling lies about tacos. Tacos are better than everything. Except for possibly queso fondito, which is essentially just warm cheese in a bowl. Mark Harrison, Snow Trooper. Let's just call it, guys. A at 12, A at 13. All right, where are we at? We're at A, B, C, D. All right, I think A is at 13. B is at... the heck is B? B is at 22 with Kyle McCollum. C is at $9. And D is at 55. Show me you're live. All right, we're going to call it. We're going to call B and D. We'll leave the two Klatus up for one more spin. Going once, going twice, going thrice. B and D. So, B and D. DB Cooper. DB Cooper is sold. There we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. This is... now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? DB. I guess nobody's into that 12-inch Obi-Wan, so I won't bother selling them.
You got to ask for it. 'Tis the only way.
Alrighty, next up we have letter B is going to be IG88. IG88. I'm interested, didn't know we needed to ask. Well, I said, who's interested in the Obi-Wan 12-inch? Should I put it up? Nobody said nothing. But now you did, so that's one. One person is interested. My name is IG88. I was super awesome in Shadows of the Empire. 2 guns. What do you need 2 guns? I didn't think one would be enough. Alright, letter B. IG. Letter B. Whoa. IG took a dive. Hey man, why do people not like the IC? Is there a certain reason? Well, yeah, man. What happened? All right. I happen to have the kind of personality I have, and for some people, that's a personality that they enjoy, and it's fun to hang around with. And for some people, it's considered braggiose, or a personality they don't really like. What ended up happening is I started collecting Star Wars toys. When I was a little kid, but then I started back to collecting once I got a little bit of extra money and grew older and had a good job. When I started back collecting, what I used to do is I used to take a figure and I would zoom in really, really close, right? And then I would change that picture to black and white and I would say, who am I? And I was doing this on a different Star Wars page. And so I wrote, who am I? And what would happen is whoever guessed who that figure was would win the figure. Well, some admins of that board said that I was trying to steal people's addresses so I could steal their collections. So I said, forget you, I'm going to start the IC. So what happened is back in the day, there were some folks that already had Facebook groups. That's actually a dumb, nice, beautiful, no nose rub AT-AT commander. Anyway, so there were some people that already had Facebook groups, and some of those were people that used to make, like, they have the GeoCities websites, or they made a book back in like 1996 or something like that, because they were collecting, you know, supposedly longer than me, but that's just because of when I was born. I was born in 1980. So yeah, if you were collecting since 1977, I was not collecting Star Wars at -3 years old. What happened is I happen to be a techie kind of guy, and I know a lot about computers and stuff like that. So when I came into the collecting hobby and started the IC, I did basic things that anybody with any knowledge of the internet would do, like tell people about it, like copy a URL link. I remember I was the first group to ever change the back end of the URL link, so you could go to www.facebook.com/groups/the Imperial Commissary, and it would bring up the Imperial Commissary. Then we built a website, the Imperial Commissary website, and then the Imperial Commissary grew into 27 groups. They used to say, and they still do, but they used to say, oh, it's the same group, you're just making another group because you're trying to just buy your way into the hobby. I don't really understand how I'm buying my way into the hobby. I've been doing it my whole life, and for the past 10 years I've been running the IC and everything, so I kind of think I'm, you know, helpful. But anyway, what happened is, so they got really, really frustrated about that, and what would happen is I was the sucker new kid with a bunch of extra money in my pocket, so they would sell me bootlegs for $700 for a bootleg that was worth $300, and then eventually, like any collector, you know, you get other things or get duplicates, and then I'd try to sell one, and they'd be like, oh, you're trying to rip everybody off because you're selling it for $700, and I'd be like, here's the screenshot where I bought it for $700, it's the same price. So they did that for a while. And then I got a TIE fighter pilot, an Uze TIE fighter pilot, that I bought for my collection. And he happened to have some kind of dark gray variants. This is why I'm such a variant, like, oh man, you know, it better be a real variant, because some variants are stupid kind of person. I got an Uze TIE fighter pilot, mint on card, and it had dark gray boots. And I guess dark gray boots are hard to find on an Uze TIE fighter pilot. And it was a mint on card, so a very expensive card. And I got leaned on by Mr. I'm a super collector of bootlegs and a Satanist person, but still, because I wouldn't sell it to him at $1,000 more than I paid for it. I got a killer deal. I paid $3,000 for it. He wanted it for $4,000. The thing is because it was an Uze TIE Fighter mint on card pilot, it was worth about $17,000. And he wanted to sell it to another guy that he knew that was looking for that particular variant. So he got super duper mad that I wouldn't sell it to him at $1,000 more than I purchased it for, even though it was worth, $13,000 more. And I doubt it if he was going to go sell it to the other person, that he would have not added on his fees, because he's a reseller. It's what he does. So that ended up happening, and he has hated me ever since. So this guy started some hate groups and some other hate groups, and we let him be on the IC because the IC has always had strict rules as far as removing people. So as long as you didn't cuss on the IC, as long as you didn't steal on the IC, he stayed on the IC while he was bashing me actively on other groups for about 2.5 years, until he cussed out some new member that was asking a question. And we were all so excited in the admin chat because it was like, finally, we get to ban him because he broke a rule. So he has his little cronies and his little buddies, and they have constantly bashed us. So what I tried to do is I tried to bury the hatchet way back at Celebration Chicago. That was in 2019. And I walked up to him and I said, hey man, I hope we can let bygones be bygones. My name is Mike Hayden's first time I ever met him. And he said, get the F out of my face, or else I'm going to have me and my friends stomp you. Now I'm looking at somebody that's 5 feet tall, like a 5 foot tall Satanist. And, I mean, I guess nothing against whatever you believe in or whatever, but that's who I'm looking at, who's telling me he's going to stomp me. Now, where I come from, that's not really a threat. It's kind of a joke. It's a funny, silly joke, because that's a person that is, you know what I mean. I'm pretty big. I'm 6'8". So if somebody like pushing 5 feet tall is telling me how they're gonna stop me, it's you know what I mean. It's anyway. So I said, hey man, I hope you come. And then what happened is we had the IC meetup at Celebration Chicago. Here it is. Are you ready? So we had the IC meetup at Celebration Chicago, and I went to their little event where they were doing a fundraiser, and I bought a stupid pink Jabba the Hutt Cheshire Cat thing that they were doing for their exclusive. I guess they liked it for whatever reason. Personally, I don't like the Wizard of Oz, but I was trying to be nice. So I paid $500 for a pink Cheshire Cat. I still have it in my collection. And, gave $500 donation to their thing, tried to be nice, took pictures, gave them all the pictures. I even was a sponsor. I think I gave them $1,200 as a sponsorship. And then what ended up happening is those people created a mock group to mock me and mock the IC. The first year, and the reason why that happened is because the first year they came to ICCC, I gave them free tables, I gave them panels to talk, I treated them like family even though they always treated me like garbage, and then they stole a bunch of the stuff. So they ended up having one of their meetups, their Illuminati meetups. They actually call themselves the Illuminati. It's ridiculous how inflated their egos are. So they had one of their Illuminati meetups, and I noticed all the signage there were stolen signs from ICCC Year 1. Now, if you ever been to ICCC, you see how I spend money on those kind of banners and signage and beautiful stuff. And I let people take home everything I can't use again. Unfortunately, they stole a bunch of stuff that was like $80 sign, $50 banner, $200 banner, and it was like they just stole it. Like, they steal. It's really weird. Because they're all like super rich and have massive collections, but they have to steal $200 from me when I'm trying to throw a bootstrap local, family-owned, family-friendly convention for collectors where I'm trying to keep the costs as low as possible. So that kind of really frustrated me, and that's how those people started getting into it with me. And then somebody came to me and they offered me the original Dagobah prototype, like built out of sticks and stuff like that, and they offered me the 2 hard copies of the Droids figures and the White Witch. I don't know if you know the White Witch, very, very awesome. So I paid that person, I paid him in full, and he was going to ship to me on Monday. I asked somebody who I thought was my friend, just for a secondary opinion, because it was a lot of money, as to whether or not it was real. He said it was real, and then on Monday morning, I got a refund of all my money that I paid, and his best friend at the time, and these 3 guys were writing a book and buying up all these old Kenner employees' collections for nickels on a dollar. And what ended up happening is all of a sudden his best bud ends up buying all my stuff right after I got refunded. So I found out about that when I happened to be out somewhere, and I found out who he sold it to, because I was going on a video for the History Channel. We were doing a game show thing that they were doing a pilot for, vintage toy game show. And they bring me into a room and they're like, all right, identify these things. And I'm like, that's the White Witch, and this is what it's from. As I'm staring at the hard copies and the White Witch that literally got snaked from me by this guy's buddy. You know what I mean? And so I was totally cool with that, never said anything about it. And I remember Robin was there, and she is even like, listen, you got to tell him this story. And I'm like, it's not his fault. He just bought it. He ended up being the guy with it. It's not his fault it got stolen. And so I told him the thing and whatever. But the way it is with this community a lot of times is, I don't know, last man standing. If they won, they won. They convinced the guy to refund my money and take it, so they won. But still, that kind of chapped my hide a little, and that's the way we had that falling out with them. And then that's about it. But what's happened is over the years, the IC has become so strong because we've done a podcast, we've done this, we've done that. It's become so strong and so big, and it's grown into such a community, IC for life, that now we have a big sci-fi convention. And I'm telling you, as soon as I started getting movie stars and having a sci-fi convention, these people just flipped. Like, I mean, they were sending me pictures. They were putting up pictures of like me kidnapping the emperor and stuff, and like just bad stuff. Like the first 2 years, we were doing it at the Ag Center, and it happens to be a rodeo where there's like 600 seats or something, folding chairs. And what they did is they sent somebody to take pictures facing the empty folding chairs in order to spread a rumor that the IC had nobody at it, that ICCC had nobody at it. Shoot, how many of you got to meet William Shatner year one? There were people there. So they did that. They did that for the first year. Then they made the mock group, and the guy who ran the mock group used to say, "Oh, it's just it's satire. It's satire." But it was always about me or the IC. It wasn't satire. It's just a way for bullies to bash and pretend like they're not bashing. That started getting out of control. I have been harassed by these people for literally 10 years. Literally, the second I started playing at Star Wars at all on Facebook, they have absolutely harassed me on a regular basis. And the thing is they are an old school group that has been tight-knit since the 80s, since I was born. I mean, and they hate other people playing with Star Wars. They hate other people talking about Star Wars. Shoot, how many times have I been classified as someone who has never done anything for the hobby? All I do is come and take money from the hobby. Shoot, how much is... I'm at like $8 on a Klaatu complete, and I've done this a million times. I bet you this IG-88 isn't even the price of his blaster. I buy extra stuff because I buy lots of stuff. Now that my wife has a toy store, I buy tons of stuff. I love buying toys. It's what I love. Why can't I love that? And if I want to give some away, even though it may be the craziest thing they've ever heard of, because they never give away nothing, ever. And if they do, it's for like a charity where they make sure to tell you the dollar amount. They make sure to send you a flyer for the dollar amount. They make sure to do a GoFundMe. They shove it down your throat so hard in order to make a couple grand. It's just for them to show how good of people they are. And I wasn't raised like that. That's not the way it is. So I have tried to be nice, and I am still trying to be nice. I have tried to be water under the bridge, and I still try to be water under the bridge. So along comes ICCCon, and I'm sorry everybody that's watching this looking for toys. We will sell more toys, don't worry. But here comes ICCCon 2021. No, 2022. So anyway, here comes, 2022. And we got the Emperor, C-3PO, Ahsoka Tano, Obi-Wan Kenobi, like everybody. Anakin, Matt Lantner, everybody. Like, it was bonkers. Top shelf show. And what they did is one of them came in. Now, this is a guy who's a millionaire. Like, literally a millionaire. Literally has a multi-million-dollar collection. And he came in. What happened is they had their little cronies, who are the bottom feeders from down Adam Chitwood's way. He had them buy one table, the very last table. And I said, you know what? I had a cancellation. I'll let you guys in. Love to bury the hatchet. Glad you're coming. What they did is they ended up subletting half of that table to one guy who I have never mentioned his name, but has completely blackballed me ever since I caught him stealing. And what they did is they gave it to him, and he was able to sell $100,000 worth of Star Wars toys, which was taken away from the vendors. So I don't understand why there's not more anger from the vendors that were there at this person for just stealing a section. If you buy a table and you have better stuff to sell at better prices, all the power to you. I hope you make $8 million. But if you come in and sneak in and then take $100,000 out of the floor, out of the other vendors' hands, it's shocking to me that nobody cared. But the reason why is it's because these guys are big names, so they get away with murder. And they have for 40 years, but I don't take that. I don't like that. Everybody's equal. Every collection is equal. They will snooty put their nose in the air and ta-ta you because you don't have 40 prototypes. I'm sorry I wasn't jumping in a Kenner dumpster when I was 15 years old. My bad. I guess you have to hate me now. So congratulations to them for being dumpster divers early, I guess. That is their claim to fame, literally. So they snuck that guy in, sold $100,000 worth of toys, and then what they did is they also snuck in these two other guys. Now, these two other guys I've been nice to the whole time, but they were trying to get into the Cool Kids Club. So what they did is they snuck in, and they were snuck in by somebody who is supposedly the nicest guy in this community, and I thought was the nicest guy in this community till literally he was being interviewed on a podcast about how he snuck people into the IC to stick it to the IC. And this is, I mean, I have that group. I've given them the movie stars. They have had charity things when there were movie stars. I have Yak Face has been at their table spinning their wheel. I was so nice to them, and they were nothing before they started coming to ICCC. They didn't even exist. So that was a real stab in the back, and that frustrated me. And the reason why it frustrated me is because the two people that they snuck in order, when security found out and had to remove them because they didn't have badges, because they just snuck them in with a badge and then took their badge back. When security had to remove them, security was looking for a kid that went missing. Somebody's kid went missing at that time, 3-year-old. They ended up finding him, or a 5-year-old, something like that. Real little kid, a little boy. And they ended up finding him, but it took 3 of my security guys off of the detail that was searching for a child in order to throw these guys out. Now, me being who I am, and it's a giant convention, and what do I care? So 3 losers had to steal because they're losers, okay? So I'm like, fine, whatever. So I didn't say anything about it. So 4 or 5 days after the convention, these 2 guys that snuck in came out with a podcast, and I have a screenshot of the podcast episode, but unfortunately I didn't download it. And now everybody pretends it didn't happen, even though it definitely did, and there's people that heard it. But what they did is they made an entire podcast about how they snuck into the building, how they snuck the guy in to sublet the table that made a fortune. Like literally all of this information is from a podcast they made just to tell people. Like literally the podcast was called something like how to sneak into the IC convention and make sure they don't get any money out of it, or something like that. But you can ask around. This is all fact. I'm saying it publicly because it's fact. And what happened is I still have never said their names publicly. I've never, ever bashed them, ever, publicly. This is the way I talk about it, just so you can have the actual story. You can look into it as much as you like. So they deleted the podcast, and everybody from this old school group that has hated me since year 1, which is 10 years ago now, everybody from that old school group said, oh, blah, 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 you were never coming to ICCC again because you said that these people aren't welcome. I said, dude, if I ran a convenience store and they all, like, stole, I'd put their picture up on the register. And I didn't even do that. I didn't put up their pictures and say, these people have stolen, here is the proof, which I can do. Now, since that time, I have only asked for one thing from all the people that I have accused of stealing, just one thing. And that is to send me any receipt that shows that you paid for anything at all. And I will apologize publicly. And not a single one has produced a receipt, and it's because they don't have receipts, because they stole. Because what they do is, even though the Imperial Commissary is the lifeblood of this community now, not me, get you, mind you, not me, the Imperial Commissary. The Imperial Commissary is not me. My name is Michael Havens. I happen to start the Imperial Commissary, but it is a ton of people, a ton of members, a ton of active members, a ton of staff, a ton of awesome admins, a ton of moderators. That's what makes it work. It's not just me. So what they've done is they have hated on the Imperial Commissary since the dawn of time, and all I have said is, hey, listen, it is literally the only thing for collectors. Like, literally, it's the only convention for collectors. Go to Celebration, and I challenge you to find something besides the 4 people that sell at Celebration, vintage Star Wars stores. I don't understand. They have their room sales. I have been super nice to them. I have given them panels. I have connected them with movie stars. But the thing is as soon as you start peeling back that curtain on the Illuminati, which is so unbelievably ridiculous that they feel they are the Illuminati and all they collect is toys. What's the point? I mean, they even made like literal coins that say the Illuminati to bang on us, like coins. They put it in metal. They have made picture cards of me, of the admin team of volunteers for ICCC. They have made bashing us, like, you know, Garbage Pail Kid cards of me vomiting and stuff, or me with scary eyes or whatever. Like, it's 2-year-olds. They have put my name and my phone number on Craigslist, asking for blank workers to call my phone number. They have They've bashed and tried to submarine the IC in every single possible way they could think of for 10 years. They haven't been able to achieve it. And the reason why is because they make nothing. They create nothing. They have no new people. They are so tight and insecure and sad. And like I said in my post, I said, they say they are custodians of the hobby. I have never met custodians that don't do any work. They haven't made anything special or anything new for 15 years. Come to ICCC, make something new. But all I know is they all, you know what drove me nuts? The Women in Collecting panel. And I'll say this, you guys can look it up. The Women in Collecting panel, that everybody's so excited there was a Women in Collecting panel at Celebration. And oh, I'm so thankful that they brought me to the Women in Collecting panel and blah, 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 blah. We threw the same exact panel with the same exact people like the year before. And they pretend it didn't even happen. That's what I'm saying. They are totally self-centered, insecure people. And we have the biggest and the best. So once again, I beseech you, oh dear Illuminati, come play Star Wars toys. Leave the garbage at the door. Leave the drama at the door. Get on the ICCC train, because it is barreling down the tracks, and it's going to keep going forward. You can either get on, which we are more than happy to welcome you with open arms. Squash whatever is old and welcome. Or you can get out of the way, because those are the only two options. I am sorry, but Celebration charges $8 billion an autograph, $8 billion a ticket. They have $8 billion people show up, but still, you guys give them everything. You make them little toys and little swag and little this and little that. And the thing is ICCC has grown so much, we don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. You can't ingratiate yourself with us anymore. You could try, but you're going to be starting way farther back than everybody else, because we already got our own swag. We already got our own merch. We already have tons of wonderful swag people from all over the world that make swag and bring swag and trade swag. Guess what, Illuminati? You're being replaced, and you can either come play, or you're going to be as irrelevant as your stupid bootlegs. Already are irrelevant, because I've stopped touching them. And you guys, God forbid you tell anybody how to differentiate between two bootlegs. Ever. So, there you go. That is the whole story. It is definitely from my perspective, but I feel like my perspective is correct. If it's not correct, please prove me wrong. Like I have been saying since day one, prove that I have stolen anything, prove that I have done anything bad, prove that I have ripped off anybody, hurt anybody, prove something. All they ever say is he's done nothing to grow the hobby. Well, we have the most active Facebook group on all of Facebook as far as collecting vintage Star Wars toys. More vintage Star Wars toys that are authentic are bought, sold, and traded here than anywhere else in the world. And I guarantee you, if I put up a post tomorrow on the IC and say, how many of you knew about the word repro before you joined the Imperial Commissary? I guarantee you it would have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments and likes. And the reason why is because say all you want that I have created nothing. But I'm sorry, because you made a book 40 years ago, it is not better than 27 Facebook groups about collecting Star Wars, a giant community about collecting Star Wars, 21 meetups of a Star Wars group that grew into a massive convention that's now going into its 6th year. Its 6th convention. 6! All of which I invited them to, all of which I made banners for them so they could do their, oh, this is what a rare variant prototype is, shows, and pat themselves on the back and feel cool. I put them on live streams. Shoot, I even had one of them write me and say, you know what, it's so awesome that I'm on a live stream, never been on a live stream before, and my wife gets to watch from home. And then all of a sudden, they steal my AV guy and put him in the Illuminati and whatever. But we got a way better AV guy now. We got a way better show now. We have a way wonderful IC now. And it is the most active group in the world. And I am more than happy to say that. We are a closed group. We are a good group. And anyone can join. And anyone can have a second chance. I have always preached that. But until they want that second chance, or until they come and say, hey man, let's help. Let me help. That's all they would have to say. Hey, let me help. That's it. But they have actively suppressed every word about ICCC. They won't let me post on their pages. They won't let me talk about it. They bash it constantly. Oh, you know, the major reason was that Celebration Chicago, what ended up happening. Nick Moogly, I love you, brother. Nick Moogly is a sweetheart. But he was a member forever, and what happened is we were doing a celebration meetup. It was big. There were like 400 people there. And what happened is I said to Nick, I said, dude, when people are coming in the door, make sure they show you the IC so we know they're on the IC, so they should be at the IC meetup, because it's a celebration, lots of different groups of people. And so what he did is he changed it to just asking a simple question: who's the founder of the IC? And people would say Mike Havens. Now, I never asked him to say that, but they thought I was being narcissistic in asking him to say that, so people were forced to say I was the founder of the IC. And it just totally went off the rails. But I didn't do anything, and Nick didn't do anything. It was just a simple question that everybody knows. But that's what I'm saying. I don't understand the hate, and all I have done is try to ignore it. But I mean, there have been 9 hate groups directly dedicated to me in the IC since the start. There's still about 5 of them. The mock group still exists. Diagnoga still exists. And to tell you the truth, there's one guy that hates me so much, and I've never met him, I've never talked to him, I've never had a deal with him, I've never interacted with him in any way, but literally, like, he makes like swag, like terrible swag that's like terrible about me. And I've never done anything to him. I don't even know who he is. Literally, if you put him in a lineup with 10 other people in front of me, I could not pick him out if you told me I get $1 billion if I did. Anyway, there's the long story. I am so sorry for wasting anybody's time on selling these toys. But somebody did ask. Let's see who it was. Hey man, why do people not like the IC? Aiden Boyd. I'm sorry, man, but there you go. $10 on B, $15 on B. I have to be like at least once a month trying to steal my collection. I know, right? Chitwood, I'm coming for you, bro. Mike, believe me, I've been through enough of the cons meetups, asked enough people just exactly what the problem is with you, and still no one has provided a tangible answer. That's the thing, man. I have said, dude, just prove I'm a jerk and I'll apologize for it. But I can't even apologize for it because they can't even tell me what I did wrong. They're just so mad I exist. But I mean, I've been here for 10 years, man. 10 years, big part of the community in Facebook. I spent a lot of time on it, and I love it. 10 years. And that's not good enough, because I didn't put in any time, and I haven't created anything. Shoot, man. Creation. Everywhere there's creation. I don't see any of them with a friggin' awesome spinning wheel with foam and letters. Creation. Whatever. $10 on D. Joe Stutzo. Definitely appreciate the explanation. There you go. Yeah, most people don't know it, man. If you've been here since the beginning, you know it. There's a lot of people that do know it. You could ask anyone in the admin team. They know it. If he stood on a milk crate, he still wouldn't be hiding. Yes, sure enough. Can we call the Klatus? Yeah, dude. You're the one who asked the question, Aiden. D at 13, Alice in Wonderland, sure enough. B at 20, D at 15. Back in the day before celebration, some of blank cronies, I'm not saying the word, threatened me and told me they would kick my blank if I showed up to C2. That's what I'm saying. Who still punches people or whatever? Who still threatens violence anymore? What? Are you kidding me? It's 2024. I'm 43 years old. Grow up. I mean, if I was 16 and got into my mom's liquor cabinet, then okay. But I'm kind of old now, so no thanks. $15 on E. I see you with a lot of fun. Thanks, buddy. Patience, you asked the question. Yeah, there you go, Scott. Need more figs myself. Be at 21. I remember that. Yep, there you go. Met all the guests I see, very memorable. See, Rick was there, so it was real. Joe Console, $16. I know exactly where they were set up. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying, and I gave them free tables and everything. I tried so hard to give like a branch of peace, and they have just spit in my face for 10 years. How are the joints on the AT-AT, Commander? Great, dude. Nice and tight. Nice and tight, and he even has silver on the back of his helmet. I'm sorry about these figures, folks. I just kind of got it. Sorry I wasn't jumping in. Yeah, sorry I wasn't jumping in. They were dumpster divers, and all the power to them. Shoot, man, if I would have known what was in those dumpsters, I would have been diving in them. But instead, I was in college, and I was drinking beers and acting a fool. You know? Say it. Suck up to Charles Lawrence, who came out of nowhere because he bought all the Rockefeller and Boba Fett and a bunch of eBay. I don't know who Charles Lawrence is. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, post more on the IC. Take me to your leader. Bike racks, 3 p.m. Anchorman style battle. I like it. That's what I'm saying. No kung fuing. Any convention updates? Yeah, lots of stuff. Just stay tuned. I'm going to have like 2 or 3 new things coming out, and the convention is going to be one of the things. I would say before the end of the year, we're definitely going to have an announcement. So stay tuned. But it's not ready yet. Lots of building. Even though I've never built anything ever, there's lots of building involved before you can announce the dates at a convention. Or people will just buy up the hotel rooms and not use the room block, and then we won't get any credit for using the rooms. Yeah, of course I'd bring you food and drink if I came to your house. You got to bring somebody a present. What's the point? You can't just show up at somebody's house. I love it, Patrick. I appreciate it, buddy. Hey, I need to see some figures. Look, my mom's telling me to shut up. Yes, mother. Mom, don't worry about them. She's always like, oh, you know, why do they like that? And I'm like, don't worry about it, Mom. Don't worry about it. They are petty, and they're 5 feet tall. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? I am quite sure he has done every curse that exists in the book on me, and I'm still here. B23, some rich lawyer that came and went. That happens a lot, man. People, and then drop off. All right, B is at 23. B is at 25. All right, let's call all of these folks, and then I am going to put out that Obi-Wan Kenobi. We do need a collab auction with Mama Havens. Ma, you want to do an auction with me? I don't know how to do a collab auction. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. She'd come on. She's 10 times funnier than I am. For sure. I got my hilarity from my mom. She's hilarious. I'm going to call all these. Congratulations, everybody that won. I'm sorry it took so long for me to do it, but somebody did ask me an open-ended question, and seeing as how yesterday they bashed me on some nonsense that's like literally slander. Like if I even bothered to sue them, it's slander and they'd have to pay me money. But I don't care. I'm not that guy. But when you ask what all the hubbub is about, I'm more than happy to tell you, because I have done nothing wrong, and if I have done nothing wrong, I have said so many times I'm more than happy to apologize and make it right if I have, and they haven't been able to come up with anything. So that's why I'm at such an impasse. There's nothing I can do. But it doesn't really matter, because we've grown without them. We have grown without their help. We have grown under their direct sabotage. We have grown. And honestly, when I first started, I offered all of them. I said, can I redo your websites for you? Can I build your websites? I tried to help. Just help grow their thing, or at least update their thing. I mean, I get that they're, 60, and I get that they started off on GeoCities, and that is wonderful, and I think it is amazing, and I have a million times said the kind of work they have put in. Shoot, there was one group, dude hates me, and I didn't want to see the website died, so I donated money to keep the website alive. And that website I have asked numerous times if I could just redo, because it's a good, valuable resource. And they have always said no. 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 I just don't understand it. I mean, if anyone out there wants to come and redo all my websites because you're a young kid that knows how to do internet better than me, tell me. I have no pride like that. I am very firm in the belief that I don't know everything. Alright, let's sell this Obi-Wan. What do you say? Beautiful Obi-Wan, 12 inches. This is the one from last week that I couldn't find the lightsaber on, so I couldn't sell. But I have found the lightsaber. He has his boots. He's in beautiful condition. But I don't know. If I've never built anything in the world, then what's the name of their convention? Because I would love to just attend one where I don't have to work or do anything. I would gladly pay whatever fee. I would actually purchase a ticket to their convention, unlike they do with mine. And I would gladly pay to go to their convention. Does anyone know what it's called or when they do it? Or do they not? Oh, behave, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Got Chewbacca yesterday. Absolutely beautiful. Cape is good. Everything's good about him. He's very top shelf. And there you go. Old Ben Kenobi. He's got his lightsaber there. Starting at $1. Their con is called Grumpy Old Men. That's what I'm saying. I'll go to it, man. Where is it? When is it? When is their con? I will go. They have no convention. They have no anything. They do one meetup once a year, and it's usually like right near the time of ICC Con. And they just sit around and they bash me in the convention. That's what they do. Now, there's some wonderful old school guys, John Noakes. But no, there's wonderful old school guys that are really, really nice and really help the hobby and have built wonderful stuff. But there's some that are just snobby jerks, and they're never going to change. Yeah, sure enough, 2 Clatties. There you go, Aiden. From the ICC, I've learned so much from all the great people in the groups. Mostly learned to buy and trusted sellers and knowing how to buy real and not repro. This is a great group, and Mike, you're the best for teaching us. See? Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. That's what I'm saying. See, I have taught people some stuff. Literally. In the post where they were accusing me of stealing all the money for the charity that I have never bragged about. Doing charity stuff. They did say, like, he's never taught anyone anything. He's never built anything. It's like, dude, come on. I'm in college for IT. Maybe when I get a little better, I can help. Heck yeah, brother, I'll take you. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I need somebody to talk about the Pokemons because I don't know what I'm doing. Their convention is called Celebration, not officially, but they act like they run it. They kind of do. They also do an awful lot of free stuff for Reed Pop. I don't know. But I guess, you know, I usually walk into Walmart and, like, you know, work for 4 days straight and make a bunch of free products to give away at Walmart myself. That's usually what I do on my Saturdays. It's insane, guys. It's insane. It's insane. We have the toys. Come play toys. Older Pokemon? I got you. There you go, man. I don't know nothing about Pokemon, man. They came out after I was done. I made it as far as, what are they called? Nobody's bid on Obi-Wan. Does anybody want this Obi-Wan? Oh, there we go. $73. Old Ben, Daniel Neal. Thank you very much, Eric. I appreciate it, man. $73. Daniel Neal is in the lead on Old Ben Kenobi. How much are Kenobis going for so I know when to call them? Does anybody know off the top of their head? I'll check it out. Vintage Star Wars. 12-inch. $164 with the wrong lightsaber. That can't be right, right?
Your day can be full of reminders of your condition.
Yeah, $144.95. That's insane. Just his lightsaber is $100 now. Yeah, this lightsaber regularly sells for $100. So keep bidding. I'll tell you what. Chad, are you around? Okay. So Chad will come up and cover in a bit. Hey everybody, what up, Chris? How you doing? But yeah, just his lightsaber is $100 on eBay all the time. Here, check it out. Sorry. 103, 100. There's a complete look. I don't know, 60. They're 99. There's a complete one right here, $144.95. That just sold October 19th. But yeah, the lightsaber's $100, folks, so I can't call it yet. You got to bring up the price a little bit. Can't give it to you for cheaper than you can buy the accessory. But I was blabbing too, so we need to give it a minute. I am sorry for the blabbing. I'm sorry for the blabbing. Not offhand. Last one I got was 100 complete. That was a while ago. Oh, for the Obi-Wan. Taco! Why is there a taco in there, Andrea? I like Taco Tuesday. Spent $80 on Obi-Wan, Nancy Craig. This Obi-Wan is in very, very, very good condition, and he is currently less expensive than just buying his lightsaber. 1974, The Crow, Obi-81. Obi-81. All the way over on YouTube. That's a nice new member, though. He watches Andrea's. I do live sales for Andrea's Toy Store, where I sell random things like, I don't know, Tetris. Or whatever. And that's where I know 1974 The Crow from. $100 on Kenobi. There we go. $100. Hey, what up, Mike? This is last item of the month. I don't know what that means. Of the night? No. No, I'm just going to have a break, get a new drink, and then Chad will watch it for a minute and put up some other toys. Nancy Craig, 105 on Obi, 105 on Obi. This is just the item that is currently up. I actually pick out 4 things for Chad, and he can take over when he comes back. For Chad. Ooh, and a smiling Lando. Obi-Wan's at 105. It's a killer deal. That is exactly the price of just his lightsaber. 105. He's at 105. So you get a perfect condition with all other accessories Obi-Wan for $5.
StoreSupply.com is your one-stop shop for all your business needs.
Ooh, I'm going to leave a beautiful small head Han Solo. Whoa. Oh, who was it? Who has asked me? Andrea, do you remember who has asked me for a white painted legs Han Solo for the past, 3 years?
Business starts at StoreSupply.com.
Because I want to make sure to tag him, because I always said if I found one, I would tag him. I don't remember his name. But that's literally a dead mint white molded legs Han Solo. I'll save that one until I come back so I can explain it. Then I'll try to look up whomever it was. But, and then Boba. Boba's fun. And a blaster for Boba. Alright, we're at 105 on Obi-Wan Kenobi. 105 on Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm looking for at least like 125, and that's still like $40 off. the normal price. So if anybody wants to get in a bid or two, I'd appreciate it. Obi-Wan Kenobi, we're at 105. Nancy Craig is in the lead. Nancy Craig is in the lead. Is Lando the Lando that already sold had no teeth? I have a Lando with teeth that will be coming up when Chad is covering. Mike Gomezzetti 10. Oh no, we're already at 105. Mike, Nancy Veneer is at 105 on it. 1974, The Crow 110. 110 is the current leading bid. But yeah, Mike, sorry, Nancy Craig was already at 105. Completely off topic. What are your thoughts on Wicket and Rhombus Spears? Same or not the same? Technically not the same, but also nobody cares, so technically the same. I think there's an extra line on the Rhombus Spear or something like that. They definitely are distinguishable, but nobody cares either way, and they hold about the same exact value, so it hasn't really become a thing yet, if you know what I mean. But then again, Rhombo was like, what, $60 figure forever, because nobody liked him, but even though he happened to be last 17. Personally, I think it's the same. And I can never remember which is which anyway with the extra line. And it's a line where they have like the string wrap by the stabby part. By the tip. Alright, we're at 110 on this 110 on this Obi-Wan. He is in beautiful condition, really top shelf shape. Please check him out again. And he does come with that $100 lightsaber, easily sellable $100 lightsaber. And a very nice cloak. Very nice clothes. Super awesome underwear. See? Look at that. He's a great looking Obi-Wan. Let go, Luke. Old Ben Kenobi. You got it, brother. Obi-Wan, Nancy Craig, 120. There we go. Now we're in the realm where I'll stop telling you to spend more money. I mean, you can. We're still not at regular market price, but now I'll stop being like, hey, listen, it's really, really nice. And only the saber is worth that. I'm sorry I talked for like an hour, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Nancy Craig is in the lead. And we'll call this when Chad comes and relieves me. And we will put up some other awesome toys. Oh, Chad is here. Chad is here. I'm here. Kill me now. Alright. Nancy Craig at 120 on Obi-Wan. Get in your bids if you want them, because Nancy Craig's about to get them. Going once for Nancy Craig at $120. Going twice, Nancy Craig. I'm at an event. Can you type what Obi is at? Yeah, brother. What kind of event? Is it awesome? It's not letting reply to Jeremy Schmidt. Oh, I just did too. Sorry. So did Chris Loggenman. Everybody's helping him out. That's wonderful. I love the IC. Everybody's helpful. Alrighty, we are going to call it now. Calling it. I'll wait for all you listening to me on mute. Alright, going once. to Nancy Craig, sorry. Going twice, Nancy Craig. Going thrice, Nancy Craig. Sold. Nope, Jeremy Schmidt. 122. 122. Still alive. $122, Jeremy Schmidt. I left you had a good boba here, a Chewbacca, a Smiling Teeth Lando, and a whatchamacallit. 122. I'm guessing, Nancy Craig, you meant 125, but if you meant 225, that's an extremely strong move, and you automatically win. But just confirm that you meant 125. You're alright, no worries. Kind of figured. It was a strong move, though. Nancy was just joshing. Yeah, that is a 4D chess move for sure. 225, $6,000. That'd be cool. Somebody has to stand up and be like, $1 million. Jeremy Schmidt, $127 on Obi, 127 on Obi. Jeremy Schmidt is at an event. Let's all guess what event he's at. I have no idea. I might have to let those two bid. Oh, there you go. You're more into the little figures there, the 3.75. Are you at a Taylor Swift concert? That'd be hilarious. Got a meeting with Taylor Swift. Jeremy Schmidt. 127, 127. Celebrity guest? What, Taylor Swift? Not at ICCC unless she's into collecting Star Wars toys. I got nothing against her. I think she's a great marketing device, but I don't think I'm her target demographic. How's that? Nancy Craig says 130. Jeremy Schmidt is out, so we're going to call it. Going once, twice, 3 times, lady. Nancy Craig, 130. We can make it happen. I'm sure we could, man. You know? Maybe Chad will start dating her by then. Chad, you got to play some football or something, man. Gotta get you Taylor Swift. Come to the con. Sold! Congratulations, Nancy. All right, Chad, here's 4 figures for you. Here's your thing. And there's your bucket. And I'll be back. All right, guys, hang on, enjoy Chad. I'll be back.
What's up, guys? Let's see what we got going on. All right, looks like we got a Lando. Uh-oh. 100 on me, huh? Apparently this Lando comes with his teeth. I guess they were shipping him without teeth for a while. And his blaster. And that will be letter A. So Lando's on A. Oh, we got a Boba. What's up, Eric? Aiden Boyd. We got a Boba. That'll be going on B. Oh, I just dropped his blaster. There we go. So we got Boba on B. Then we got a Chewie. Who also has his teeth. Chewie will be on C. We got 12 on A, 45 on B. What's the COO on Boba? Let me see if I can find it. I need glasses so bad. To Hong Kong, 1979 Hong Kong on the Boba. It says CPC 1979 Hong Kong on the Boba, whatever that means. $12 on C. We already got 12 on C for Aiden. For that C3, so we got someone else at 12. All right, let me get one more out. And this will be D. There we go, letter D. Let's see. $14 on C, 12 on D. So we got 12 on A, 45 on B, 14 on C, and 12 on D.
It's Reese's season.
13 on D from Hal Remington. All right, Lando's at 12, right? Yeah. Boba's at 45. Chewy's at 14. And D's at 13 for, that's a gonk, right? That's called a gonk? Is that what people call that thing? The droid? 15 on A from Nancy Craig. Right? This guy's called a gonk. Am I crazy? We got 15 on A for the Lando. Gonk droid. See, I knew I was close. Thank you. 16 on A on Lando. Make the gonk sound? What's the gonk sound? Gonk, gonk, gonk. That's like something, that sounds like something from Sesame Street. Or like Snuffleupagus or something. Oh, we already had, yeah, 16 on A for Lando. Boba's at 45. Chewie's at 14. And oh, nice. Whoever gets gonk gets a free sticker. Gonky tonk. What does that say? Gonky Tonkin. The droid builders, Gonky Tonkin. Free Gonky Tonkin sticker with the droid, with the gonk droid. $17 on D. That sticker is the cherry on top, huh? $46 on Boba from Brian Walsh. $18 on the gonk. Is that pronounced Don? Is that a Don Notes? Dion Notes? 18 on from Notes. 47 on Boba. Oh, that is a. Is that a, okay? Dude, I really need to get glasses. I can't read any of this stuff. Dion. Okay, I couldn't see if that was an I or if that was like an L. But it's neither. $50 on Boba. Yeah, now I look closer, I can tell it's an apostrophe, but it looked like an I when I was trying to read it. As an I need glasses badly. $18 on A. Lando's coming up in the world. All right, guys. Looks like Mike's back. Have fun.
What's up, everybody? Did you have fun with Chad? He actually stuck to calling numbers instead of blabbing about complaints. Thanks, bro. All right. 17 on C, D at 20. Later, Chad. Hey, if you need your fill of Chad, you can always tune into the IC Toys auctions. Sell a bunch of different stuff, or also you can hop on to Whatnot. Yes, he's starting up Whatnot for Andrea's Toy Store. He's going to be doing Whatnot at Whatnot sales. He is starting off with one next Thursday. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday, the 2nd. And he's got a whole bunch of like really expensive pops of some sort. What kind of pops?
Star Wars.
Give me an expensive pop. What's an expensive pop, Chad? Ooh, there's a Boba one.
There's some Star Wars, some Marvel.
Star Wars, Marvel, stuff like that. So if you're into pops, he's going to be doing a Whatnot sale. Everything's starting at $1. And getting his pops on. So, bye, Chad. Bye. All right, everybody. We're going to call these. If you are good with the prices, I am good with whatever it is. I didn't really pay attention. Oh my gosh, $50 Boba. That's a good deal. Look, that's Tennessee Star Wars Collectors Club. That was from 2023. That was some ICCC swag. See, we do have swag. People make swag. They're very awesome, and I love them. But yes, everyone should come play. Everyone should come play at ICCC and on the IC. If anybody needs an eye loop, feel free to ask Andrea. She'll add one to your order. Is the Boba Blaster black? The Boba Blaster is like it's the blue black. Yes, like there's blue. So yes, it is the dark plastic, blue black. Only black is the one that comes with Luke Stormtrooper most of the time on American cards. I have to qualify that because people think that the Luke Stormtrooper always comes with Black Blaster, and that is wrong. That is lies pushed by the establishment. Yeah, but that's a Boba Blaster. Anywhere on Boba, some on the chest, but it's still a nice Boba. See it right there? Just a little bit of wear. But very nice. B is for Boba Fett. Alright, let's call A, D, and C. We're going to let Boba run just for a minute. Yes, Boba is supposed to be a, well, blue-black blaster. The only black blaster is the one that came with Luke Stormtrooper. And for Boba Fett, the only time he came with a black blaster is a Boba Fett Droids series mint on card. But otherwise, Boba Fett came with a blue-black blaster. IG-88 came with the blue blaster, the light blue, and so did, I think, Imperial Officer came with the blue one. But the rest of them came with the blue-black. You got it. All right, let's call them all. Why not? We'll just get a new fresh run here, and maybe we'll put up a vehicle. What do you say? Going once, going twice, going thrice on everything. Sold. Congratulations. The mighty Chewbacca. Gonk with the gonky tonkin sticker. Okay. How about a vehicle? Battle damaged X-Wing, very nice condition. Great canopy on that. Super nice. Let's see if the wings work. Yep, wings lock. X-foils or S-foils in attack formation. Let's see if it works. See if I can find batteries that work. Plus. Yep. Yep, Boba gets a blue bag. Imperial Blaster. Taiwan version 5. No, it wasn't a Taiwan version 5 blaster. Asking if it's black or blue. What's the difference? Everybody calls the blue-black ones black. They just call them that. Because see here, hold on. Most people call blasters two different colors. They call them blue or black. Same thing with Leia blasters and stuff like that. The thing is they're technically blue-black. So look, the blue blaster, there you go. The blue blaster, the light blue, is the one that would come with IG-88 and an Imperial officer. The dark blue over here, well, it's blue-black. It's the one people consider blue-black. That would go with Stormtroopers and Boba Fett and Death Squad Commander and AT Commander is best bin. Hammerhead, Walrus Man, Stormy Luke. Okay, here's the thing with Luke Stormtrooper. Luke Stormtrooper is an anomaly. What happened is Luke Stormtrooper on Tri-Logo cards and on some Power of the Force cards, but less Power of the Force cards, very few, but almost all Tri-Logo cards came with a blue-black blaster. Kez Iban and Boba Fett only came with a black blaster. It doesn't allow any light to pass through it, and it is just black. Those are the only two that came with that. Luke Stormtrooper, about 80% of the time, 90% of the time, on American mint on cards, Power of the Force mint on cards, Luke Stormtrooper would come with a black blaster. The thing is it's not always like that. But the thing is AFA, like, I don't know, 6 years ago, just decided to change their entire grading system with the blue-black blaster and only accept black blasters. I don't know why they did that. It's incorrect. I like AFA a lot. I don't know why they made that decision, especially when a ton of AFA Luke Stormtroopers are graded with blue-black blasters from before 6 years ago. So for the first 17 years, they did grade blue-black blasters, but they switched it over. Now, the thing is it's just, that's one of those things where it's become a mythical legend, like rocket-firing Boba Fett's. There was only one ever made in the world, and it's pre-production prototype, and it's super rare. And they are pretty rare, but there's 120 plus of them. So they're not that rare. And then that's the same thing with the Luke Stormtrooper. It started becoming, oh no, it only comes with a black blaster. Only comes with a black blaster. So it doesn't though. Like, I mean, look, I literally have this. I saved this from a Luke Stormtrooper mint on card that broke. Literally says Luke Stormy. It is not the black blaster. It's the blue-black. This was on a Stormy mint on card. And the thing is other people have mint on cards of them. I tried to buy a mint on card of it one time just so I could show it to people whenever this came up, so I could be like, look. But I didn't when he wanted a major increase in price because it was a blue black blaster, and technically the black blaster's worth a lot more, so it didn't justify the increase in price. Even though I thought it would be or I thought it would be a lot of fun to be like, haha, it is blue black. See. The darker the blaster, the sweeter the laser beam. What's that, dear? Did you say something to me? Nice! X-Wing, $40. $45 on the X-Wing. This one has lights and sounds. And still locks good. There's the front wheel with the landing gear. It's good looking X-Wing. Really nice. And light and sound works. Look how clear this canopy is. Well, it's a little dirty, but it's really nice. See? Not yellowed or nothing. All right, we got $47 on the Dirty Bird, $50 on the X-Wing, $55, $60. Jeremy Schmidt in the lead on the X-Wing. Jeremy Schmidt is leading on the X-Wing. At $60, killer deal for a really nice condition X-Wing. Lights and sound do work, so that's still crazy cheap if anybody needs an X-Wing. Light and sound does work on this lovely X-Wing. Actually, an X-Wing canopy is worth $50, so we're only $10 more than an X-Wing canopy, and it works. It's a good deal. Marvin J.R. What's up, buddy? Marvin J.R. Rogers, $75. Brian Walsh, not enough. Here we got that X-Wing bidding. We're gonna put that up as letter. Let's put it up as letter B when I have more space. Here, we'll put up Mini-Me as letter D. Just a beater die-cast X-Wing. Missing the canopy. That'll be letter D. Turn it around so you can see it's missing the canopy there. Fixed a hot water slab leak today for a customer. Oh, good. Nice, dude. Man, hot water heaters make no sense to me. Why make something that's gonna break one day and then not have, like, it in a bag to catch all the water? Seems like a very inefficient product. $77. Jeremy Schmidt in lead on the lovely X-Wing. It's good X-Wing. Got lights and sounds. Heated driveway, nice. 77 Dirty Bird. $80 BDX. $80 on D. D is a separate one. I don't think you want to bet $80 on D. It's definitely not worth it. In SoCal, so no radiant heat out there. I gotcha. Water slab leak. I gotcha. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, check it out. I just found a crystal clear canopy in there, so that one's complete. Look at how nice that is. Oh, BDX is Battle Damage X-Wing. That makes sense. So the diecast one is now complete, folks, because I just found a cool canopy. It still locks in flight formation. Hello there. Hello there. $85 on the X-Wing. Brian Walsh. Daniel Neal was in there before at $80. We got Nick at $15 on D. $15 on the complete diecast X-Wing. How cool is that I just found an X-Wing canopy? Yeah, diecast X-Wing. I gotta look for it. Can't remember who wanted that molded leg Han Solo. Hey Andrea, can you check in the docs if we wrote that down for somebody? Because I'd feel terrible if I sold it and I didn't tell him, because he was asking me for like 5 weeks and I'm like, dude, I know I have one. And there it is. Or there it was. Where is it? There it is. Perfect condition. So that's definitely a white molded leg Han Solo. I don't remember who it was. A at 17, B at 88. Did you receive any feedback regarding Kane? Prices, quality, etc. Actually, I haven't, man. I haven't heard anything about Kane. I did know some people that went and they talked to me, but I didn't hear anything about Kane County this year. I did see a picture of some IC members hanging out. I do like that. But no, I didn't see prices and stuff. This is a working X-Wing. It is currently at $88 with Marvin J.R. Rogers. Battle Damage X-Wing currently working. I think that's a killer deal. No, I know for a fact that's a killer deal for a working X-Wing that's complete. If anybody wants to get in on that, it's cheap. Brian Walsh, $95. I went. It was okay. Well, there you go. Andrea doesn't see anything. Can you see the texts, dear? This stuff? What is A? A is nothing. You want me to put something up on A? A is a Han Solo Hoth in actually phenomenal condition. Let's check them out. Prices seem high at Kane. That happens a lot. Prices have gone down quite a bit. I mean, as you can tell from my I do not have Revo band mics, I'm sorry. But as you can tell from my sales, prices have gone down a lot. And a lot of times when it's vendors like that, because some of the cane vendors, I'm not saying all, but some of the cane vendors, all they do is vend a cane, or they vend a couple times and stuff like that. 1974 Crow had a bid on A. Oh yes, he did have a bid on A. But the thing is sometimes they don't get around to changing their prices before they go back. But I mean, people have to be more realistic right now, or they have to not sell right now. You cannot sell right now if you want. If not, you gotta suck it up and take $95 for a working X-Wing in very nice condition. I mean, that's the game. Letter C is Han Solo in good condition, very good condition. Han Solo, whatchamacallit? You didn't see molded legs in the dock? Alright, no worries. Thanks, baby. I don't remember who it was. If anybody remembers who was asking me for a molded legs Han Solo, he asked me like 10 times in a row. I feel terrible. If anybody remembers who it was, please tag me. And here we'll put up a Biker Scout for letter A. Complete. Nice and white. A couple of nicks on him, but still very good condition. Marvin, all the bids are in dollars, no cents. Yes, sir. So, $99. Marvin is in the lead on the X-Wing at $99. We'll round down for you, Marvin. Kevin Morris says $17 on D. $17 on D. That is a complete die-cast X-Wing. Feel free to look it up, folks. It's crazy cheap at $17. Oh, Andrea said there's already a bid at $17. That makes sense. You'd have to go 18, brother. Kevin Morris, if you want that one. Biker Scout, letter A. There you go. Now all 4 slots are filled. Biker says $21. Michael Turk starts us off on the Biker Scout. Brian Walsh, 110 on the X-Wing. There we go, 110 on the X-Wing. D at $18. Nick is in the lead. I don't see this 1974, the Crow. You should see it on here, on my screen. Here he is. But it's because he is watching currently from YouTube. He's watching on the YouTube channel because he gets better streaming on the YouTube. He's an IC member, though. Kevin Morris beat you, Patrick Koss. So D is at 20 with Kevin Morris. Patrick Koss, you have to go up to 21 if you want it, buddy. Joe Stutzo, $25 on A. I see, said the blind man to the deaf dog while peeing into the wind. Just messing around. Round me up to 115. There you go. 115. Marvin J.R. Rogers in the lead. D21, 1974, The Crow, all the way from YouTube's. X-Wing is 115, 115. Something is going on in the comments. My bids were delayed a few seconds. That can happen, man. You can hit refresh, or else you can always go watch it on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. If you watch YouTube or Twitch, go over YouTube or Twitch at IC Nashville or ICToysNashville.com. But here is the YouTube link if anybody prefers YouTube as a watching device. That's the YouTube link. But I'll pull the comments here. Is C the molded leg? No. This is the molded leg. I can put it up next. This is a really, really, really rare figure, though. So I don't love putting it up because this one's in very, very good condition. But this is the white molded leg Han Solo. Some people say it was the very first to come out. The only way you could tell if it's not damaged is because of the white inside the peg holes, which means his legs are molded in white and then painted black. So that's why very, very seldom do these come up, because Kenner found out that they chip really, really easy, and then you have a bunch of white spots on Han Solo. So they started making the legs out of black plastic. So this is a really highly sought after variant, and in this condition, it's exceptional. But that's why I didn't want to sell it without talking to the guy that was like, I can't remember. I can't remember his name, but he was looking so hard for a white molded leg Han Solo for like ever. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not the rarest thing in the history of the world, but it's definitely super rare. They do not come up often, and they never come up in condition like this. It's beautiful. But let me see. Maybe you put a post in search of on the IC. Molded. There's also a molded leg Han Solo Hoth, but that's different. That is, yeah. Like there's one that was graded a CAS 85. It sold for $350 recently. White molded leg Han Solo is no joke. But yeah, it's the first release of Han Solo. Man, I can't find it. Oh, I feel bad. Because he was looking for one so hard, man. But I mean, they've recently sold over $100 in that condition. But you see how the black paint is over the white plastic of the legs, so it scratches off. But right there is over $100 figure. I'm trying to find. I can't find it. God, I can't remember. Ah, it's killing me. A is at 30. A is at 30. X-Wing's at 135. Yep, about a half an hour left. Oh well. Ah, I had a Han Solos like that years ago. Sold them cheap because I didn't know there were variants. Yep, there you go. X-Wing to 135. 135 on the working X-Wing. Han Solo letter C, in very good condition, letter C Han Solo, is at $0. Han Solo Hoth has no bids on it. He's just slipping under the radar there. So if you want to get in on Han Solo Hoth, it would be $1 starting bid. 140 on the X-Wing, Brian Walsh. Han Solo Hoth starting at $1. Now I gotta go check all of mine. Yeah, just look in the peg hole, man, and you could see it in the peg hole because they never painted inside the peg hole. So if it's white inside the peg hole, you'll see it. Nick says $10 on the nice Han Solo Hoth. Nice Han Solo Hoth, $10. $10. Any issue with Han? Couple minor scrapes and stuff, but he's actually in really nice condition, man. Check him out. But still, he does have his blaster, and just his blaster is worth more than $10. So he's still a really good deal. But look at how nice his paint is. I mean, a couple nicks here and there. A little nick on top of his boot there, but hardly anything. Look at how clean his gloves are. I mean, that's pretty dang good Han Solo. Like, usually those gloves are chipped to heck. Alrighty, where are we at here, folks? C at $11. $11. Patrick Sheridan says C. See y'all at the next show. Have a great night, John. Oh, what happened? Did the baseball game start? We dropped viewers. Well, how long left? 145 on B. We're only at $11 on a Han Solo Hawk there. I mean, his blaster's worth, what, 18? He sold the red snaggletooth for more money? I mean, I don't know what's going on with Han Solo, but... And D is only at $23. That is a die-cast X-Wing complete. With canopy. And it's only at $23 right now. Die-cast X-Wing. Complete. $23. And then how much is the Biker Scout? $30 on the Biker Scout. Stutzo's in the lead. Hey, don't smash on the red snag. I'm not smashing on it. I'm just saying it's a good deal, man. Patrick Sheridan says D, $25 on D. Jeremy Schmidt says $27 on D. Is the canopy free from any stress marks? Yeah, dude, the canopy looks good. Oh, wait, maybe not. I might be lying. Hold on. It's not a stress mark, man. It looks like a scuff, maybe. I have nothing to clean it with, dude. But here, I'll show you. It's not a stress mark. It looks like a little black mark on it, but it's not a stress mark. You see that line right there? I do think that that line would come off with a little bit of scrubbing. You know what? I got a bottle of water here I use for repro testing. Let me see if just a little bit of water gets off the mark on the canopy. But the canopy is super clear. And it's definitely not a stress mark, but it's a, I think, a little mark of dirt there. Can't tell which side it's on. Yeah, look, this is just with regular water. And look at how much it's come up. So yes, I believe if you just look with regular water, it's mostly come off. And that's just regular water in my thumb. There's a little bit of it left. But I mean, if you just get that right off. It'll multiply if you get it right. Oh, that would be nice. Both boxes arrived safe. Thank you. You got it, brother. Thank you to you and the crew. Yeah, it's a big team of folks that make this happen. That's how we're able to sell so many items so quickly. And still ship them to you. And package them nice and everything. Magic Thumb Water. Whoa. C is at $15. C is at exactly the price of his blaster, and you get a free Han Solo. Magic Thumb Water. I actually think I'm gonna save the Han Solo, and I will either put it up on IC Auction House or else I'll put it up on the live auction on next Tuesday. But I don't want to sell it without me trying to find out who it was that was asking, because he asked me for like 10 weeks in a row, and I kept saying no, but I know I have one. And I know I can find it if I just search my messenger and stuff. So I'm going to save that to the next show at least. If not, I'll put it on the Deal No Deal IC Auction House. Patrick Sheridan, $16 on C, $16 on C, $155 on the X-Wing. We're going to call that big X-Wing for Brian Walsh there. Actually, we'll call the little X-Wing too. At $27 on the little X-Wing and $155 on the big X-Wing. We're going to call the two X-Wings going once, going twice, going thrice. I got to stop spending money. Darn, I need a small head. Dude, do not buy a small head white molded leg Han Solo as your small head Han Solo. Just buy a regular one. It'll save you like $80, bro. You don't. If you want the variant, great. But if you're not searching for the variant, I was actually talking to a buddy. We talk all the time in PM, and like he always asks me, "Hey man, is this a good deal? Or what do you think of this card or figure?" And blah 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 blah. And I always say, "Yeah, man, it's a really good deal." Like, I mean, he was looking at a white footer Leia today. And I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good deal, man. It's probably going to end up finishing around like $4,500, something like that. I'm like, the thing is if you're just looking for a 12-back Leia, you could get one for what? $1,400, $1,500? But instead, if you go get a white footer 12-back Leia, you're paying what? $5,500, $6,500 instead? And it's like, save your money because unless you have a PhD in vintage Star Wars, you can't tell the difference. It's going to look just as cool. And you can buy a better quality one for cheaper. So, I always suggest that if you're just looking for a small head Han Solo dude, go buy a cherry one that isn't a molded leg, and you'll save money. I got a bunch of extras for a decent price, just haven't sold. Oh yeah, no, that's a wonderful thing about vintage Star Wars. There's no rush in selling. You can do it any time. How about a beautiful, beautiful Leia? I know you guys like Leias. How about a beautiful, beautiful Leia for letter A? Minor scratches, as you can see. But that's just because it's me. Do I have a normal small head? I'm not sure. Just lost her blaster. A little scratch on the back of her head there, but still, nice Leia. Very nice Leia. And she does have her proper black blaster. This is the proper blaster. But technically, she could go with a blue blaster because on Return of the Jedi cards, a lot of times she came with a blue blaster. But we won't talk about that because this is the expensive black blaster that everybody seeks when they are buying a Leia Organa. Her cape is nice. No cuts, no rips. Had a little black thing on it, but I just wiped it right off. There you go. Beautiful Leia. Starring at $1. I better go for 100 or more. That's very clean Leia. It better. I mean, that blaster's got to be worth, what, 80? Patrick Sheridan, $31 on A. $31 on A. Be it 25, be it 45. Or be at 40. Nick is in the lead at 40. Nice battle, Walsh. Still looking for one. Sorry, my spinner wheel just fell off. Alright, letter D. What should we do for letter D? So I have a Dengar. Dengar's a good letter D. Here, how about we do a beater Kenner carrying case for letter D. Star Wars case. There is some ripping here. Check it out back here. Look. But it does have the handle and the snap still intact. So I know people are sometimes looking for that. It only has one tray. But I mean, it's not like you can't get another tray for like a nickel. But it's not totally destroyed or anything. And it is a Star Wars action figure case. And the handle is great, and the snap is great. And it's only starting at $1, so if you need a handle or a snap, that is a great thing to pirate. If you just want something that looks perfectly fine on display, there's your Huckleberry. That'll be letter D. Alrighty. We got $55 on B, $56 on B, $60 on B, $11 on D, $10 on C. Anybody want a Slave 1 or a Rebel Troop Transport. Beautiful Rebel Transport. If anybody's into the Rebel Transport, the big pickle. Pickle-mobile. Case, $10. D, $10 is $11. Patrick Sheridan's in the lead on the case at $11. Joe Stuxo in the lead on Leia, that beautiful Leia at only $60. That is killer deal. Nick's in the lead on the case at $12. $12. Nick is in the lead. Oh yeah, bottom of the second for the Phillies game, 1 out. That's why. I was wondering why my views are just dropping into the toilet. A lot of baseball fans. D at $12. You guys get some killer deals since we're losing a bunch of viewers right now. D is at $12, like a $60 Leia. Look at this. It's currently at $60, folks. Right there. That is currently at $60. So everyone is aware of what is currently at $60. There's your blaster. As you can see, it's the dark one. These are the last items, you think? We'll have time for one more. We'll have time for one more if people bid a little bit quicker. But yeah, there's still 20 minutes left, man. There'll be more items. B at 65, B at 70, B at 65, B at 72, $72. Jeremy Schmidt's in the lead on B. Let's see, what's A at? We could call it A. A is at $31, and C is at... Where is C? The case is only at $12. A is at $31, and C is at $16. That's insane. C at $16 is literally the best deal in the history of the world. Someone should definitely bid 17 right this second. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That is on the Biker Scout and Han Solo. Sold. 1974, the Crow takes the lead. Oh, Jeremy Schmidt just bid on Solo. It is a good deal, so the Biker is going to sell. Jeremy Schmidt is in the lead on C. C is still alive. Biker Scout is sold. I'll put up another item there for you. You know what? How about an autographed picture of a stormtrooper? Burn Colaclo. That's a legit autograph from ICCC 2019. There it is. Good old Bernie. He played a stormtrooper in Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. And The Last Jedi and TFA. Force Awakens and TFA. Starting at $1. $1. Can't go wrong for $1. $1 legit autograph.
Stop trying to use wireless for home internet. Get internet on the Xfinity 10G network for just $20 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Let's not staying up. Letter A is an authentic Star Wars autograph from Baron Clockwell, and it's not working or letting me stand it up. So there you go. This will just be letter A. I'll hold it over here. Starting at $1, signed autograph by a stormtrooper. Letter A. B is at $80. Steal of a deal on a great Leia with her blaster. Ooh, there it goes. Letter B, Brian Walsh on Leia at $80. We got $19 on C, $14 on D. No bids on Burn yet. That is an authentic autograph. Keeps falling on me. That autograph keeps dropping. Patrick Sheridan, $1 on an authentic autograph, 8x10. There you go. You're in the lead though, bud. Solid bid. $1 holla. Does anybody want a? I don't know. I don't know what else you want. 1974, The Crow, $81 on B. That is a beautiful Leia, folks. Beautiful Leia with son of a. This keeps falling down and it's only at $1. Let me call, you know what? Let me call this and then I can fit it. On the case, we are at $14 on a Star Wars case. That's a steal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold $14. That's on this case right here. $14. That's a good deal. For a vinyl case. BC sold. There we go. There we go. Now you can see the autograph at least. How do you bid? Just say whatever letter you want to bid on. The letters are right here, so if you wanted to bid on the autograph, you'd say D, and it's at $1 right now, so you'd say D, $2 or $5. Anything above $1. It's only at $1 right now. B is only at $85. That's a beautiful Leia with a blaster. Good deal. What are you barking at, young man? How about we put up an Imperial officer on letter A? Still up. C is up. Oh yeah, I'll take it down. C's at 19. Here's an Imperial officer. Does have a little scratch on his hat there, but otherwise very nice condition. Complete with blaster. He'll be letter A. C I will call, going once, twice, 3 times on C. C is sold. Yes, it is a blue blaster. This one came with the blue blaster. Imperial Officer and IG-88 came with the blue blaster. And then a Death Squad Commander in very nice condition with a black blaster, or blue-black blaster. The proper blaster for him. Really nice helmet, though. Any Jawas laying around? I will see. Oh, this is going to be letter C. Sorry, C is sold. All right, we have an authentic autograph currently right here for $5. If anybody else wants to get in on that, there is no autograph on the planet that's worth $5. My autograph is worth $5, literally. And I am nobody famous. Still looking for a great condition, great gold WBG with a short mustache. I'll check it out, bud. C is at 20 with Joe Stutzo. C is really, really nice condition, man. You should get in on that. No, it's great gold, but he's got a Fu Manchu, bro. Nope, only got a Fu Manchu one, brother. Sorry. I think it's at $1. I thought it was at $5. Oh yeah, because I was looking at A. Yes, there is an authentic autograph. Letter D. It's currently at Oh. Patrick Sheridan, are you in the lead on this, or was it something else that was on D that I sold? I'm sorry, man. Patrick Sheridan might be in the lead on D there, and I might be completely wrong. C is at 25. B is at 85. All right. This Leia at $85 is a steal. Oops, the switch. Trying to make me spend more? Always. B is at 85-ish, yeah. Autograph is at $1 with you. Yep, you got it, Patrick Sheridan. Patrick Sheridan is about to win an authentic autograph for $1 on an 8x10. There it is. I moved it. That's what I did. All right. It is an authentic autograph signed by a guy that's been in Star Wars. Right there. I don't know. I mean, go sell it on eBay for $20, $30. It's free. That's fine. Auto, $2. Patrick, I know you're just totally teasing, but don't say bad words. It's the IC. I stepped away. Is B Blaster black? Dear God. Yes. Yes, B Blaster is black. That's the whole reason why I'm complaining, brother. I know you stepped away. That's why I'm teasing. But the whole reason why I'm complaining is, yes, the Blaster is worth more than the entire Leia is at right now. And it's not a perfect Leia, but she's darn nice for negative value. Auto 3. Auto 4. Uh-oh, watch out. We got to breakneck speed on the autograph now. It's about to catch fire. Watch out. Hey, auto, $3, $4, $4 for an authentic autograph. Holy moly. Holy moly. Find it strange they're even on strike. I don't have a Jawa Blaster, man, but I do have a Jawa. We got a bidding war. I do not have a Jawa whatchamacallit. Hey, Patrick Cost. Thank you, sir. $100 on B. I appreciate it. $5. Uh-oh, let's dance. $5 on the auto. Uh-oh, he's letting you have it. He's letting you have it. $5. That was the breaking point. $5. Very rare Han Solo Whitefoot clan. What is D at? D is at $5. 5 bones. Watch out. Now it is an authentic autograph signed at ICCCon 2019. Got an authentic sticker from ICCC and everything, and I have pictures of the guy. A third bidder, watch out! Thomas Franco, $8. He's in the lead there. Patrick Cost, B110. Gee, I am so happy that there became 2 bidders on the way. I was freaking out when it was at $80. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, I'll just keep it for $80. People are gonna let me have A at 15. That's what I'm saying. I think we're all done on the selling aspect of things, just because I think everybody's about done bidding. A is at 16, but that's what I'm saying. He's still got a blaster, Imperial blaster, $16. This guy should be worth more, because C is hard to find in good condition like that without a bunch of scratches, because his helmet's so big. And C is currently at only $25, and that blaster's worth $20, and he's in really good condition. And I've seen a lot of Death Squad commanders, and they're usually not in really good condition. A is at 16. C at 26. Joe Stutzo. Thomas Franco, $18 on A. $18 on A. There we go. Got a little bit of action right at the end. A little bit of action, Jackson. Action Jackson. Sorry about my rant today. It did eat up a lot of time. But I'm glad somebody asked, and I'm glad I was able to tell the story, so thank you for that. C30, Scott Yarwood. Scott Yarwood, you weren't the guy that was asking for a molded leg Han Solo, were you? You were looking for some. No, you were looking for a Boba Fett. There was a carded Boba or something you were looking for, I think. It's hard for me to remember what everybody was looking for. I'm out. My plans have been foiled. You're so close, dude. Have a great rest of the night. Take it easy, Aiden. Thanks a bunch. As soon as the auction is over, Aiden, you will be tagged with your total. And then the way my auctions work is you pay the payment for the base for the amount of the items you bought, and then my guys ship, hopefully tomorrow. And if they ship tomorrow, then they will send you the tracking number with your exact cost of shipping. And then you pay a secondary payment at that time for the exact cost of shipping. That way it keeps shipping as low as possible. Brian Walsh 115. Not me, Scott. Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, man. 2 minutes left. Yep, don't worry. I bought the EV99 coin and I have a box. If you got a box, you're all set, man. You could always just ask for a box or tell us to put it in a box. They'll throw that stuff in the box for you, bud. No worries. Patrick Cost 120 on B, 120 on B. Ooh. 120 on B, 120 on B. All right, it is 7:59. All right, who are you pulling for tonight? Baseball game. Anybody? Anybody?
High protein, high satisfaction.
Good night,
Snooze, high
Aiden. Have a
protein.
nice night. All right, folks, get in your bids. It's coming up on 8 o'clock, and I am calling it because it is Taco Tuesday. You know what stinks? That Ahsoka wasn't like 22 episodes like old school TV shows. It was 8 episodes. That's not enough episodes. Marvin J.R. Rogers, 19 bucks on A. D at $9. Get in your bids. Bid early, bid often. There's a lot of action going on. I'm about to call everything on this board, so if you ain't bid on it, now is the time, or forever hold your peace. Going once for all 4 of the things on the board. Going twice, going thrice, and sold. D is at 10. D is at 10. Thomas Franco, D is at 10. We're going to let the Burn Collectible autograph spin around once more, in case anyone wanted to bid. Nope, Patrick Sheridan says it's yours, so whatever. Everything is sold. Everything is sold on the board. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for listening to my story there. Thank you for asking about my story and caring about it. Thank you for being part of the Imperial Commissary, and thank you for being IC for life. Remember, it's super simple to be a great member of the IC. You only have to do 3 things. You have to teach, you have to learn, and you have to grow the hobby. Have a wonderful evening, and I hope you all get to enjoy Taco Tuesday. Good night.